The Lemurian vampire strikes! Where even are we? And again, we have time zones. We have a lot to look at. Okay. Let's just ignore whatever that situation is. As interesting as it seems. Hey look, there's another ship on the horizon. And go from the beginning. Fish. Piranha-y looking fella. Then do not do it, beautiful Ilya. Follow your heart. No one can make you do something that goes against your nature. And we have a cube. Of 2 parts, apparently. Do not know how horrible it is when all the women in the village hate you. Kula invents new lies about me every day, and I cannot take it anymore. But I have found someone who has agreed to help me out and solve this problem once and for all. Another wooden cube. What have we even got? Lots of panels. Big bit of text. With a few that could be more than one type of word. Yeah, and we have some information carried over from the previous case about people's identities. Cool. Well, we have a new Sir Ilya, which is this person. Here's all the people again. Mottos of the Guardians. Protect the weak. Listen, we plan, we organize. The diligent shall have full bellies, and always preserve the ancient practice. Enough of this. We must strike and bring down that monster at last. Let's go to war with it. A wooden cube. I have a bad feeling about this. What if it puts everyone in the village in danger, including the children? We should preserve our ancient practice. It has never let us down. A cube. And a necklace made of colourful beads in various shapes. Terrible idea. Violence is never the answer. No wonder Veres is so keen on it, but we must forget this plan and return to our usual duties. You gave me your word. I have your promised cube half. I upheld my end of the bargain and voted against Mom Go in the last 3 meetings. I want her part of a cube. A promise cube, apparently. Can't immediately tell who voted for what here. Are you sure we can pull this off, Tissa? If you are, let us try it. Now, fluent in the secret language of Old Lumerian, the nature of the so-called dweller is clear to me. I shall provide the noble Tissa with the right incantations to deal with it. Wooden cube. Day 26. The council does not take me seriously. I cannot just go and bring down that thing in the tower. I need the community's support before I make some changes here. Day 27. Success. Tissa was very receptive to the idea of us destroying dweller. His motivation may not be as noble as mine, but I must seize any opportunity. Let's hope we manage to convince the council tomorrow. And it seems like they just have. Too long we have lived in fear of our lives. I am your new sentinel, and I say that next time I shall be summoned to deal with the tower dweller, I will not just banish it, but crush it once and for all. A wooden cube, and part of another wooden cube. Maybe the same as this bit? They look like they fit together. Some kind of love triangle going on, maybe? I get the feeling of. Burial urns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's all about number of lines / dots. This is 6. This is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Yes, 2 squares is 8. 2 squares and dot is 9. 10. 11, 12, 13. This will be 14 then. Yes. There's the golden idol. Some honey. And candles, maybe? Still lurking up here with the idol. Fish still in pond. Some fish having been fished. A traitor Tissa and Kula have been thick as thieves in all the last votes. Just this and one more basket of gifts to deliver to the Sentinel, and I am done. I hope the little gnat enjoys what I give him, hee hee. Gifts to deliver from each guardian. Juice, honey, fish, lots of eggs. Yes, first he asked us to bring us all the shiny playstones of children, that was weird. Now he's demanding fruit juice from me. He's a difficult sentinel to please. Wood cube of 2 parts and a stone knife. Local fish of the village dike. Red snapper. Fish is fleshy. Will tear anything apart in minutes. Tasty. Green snapper. Harmless but tastes like dung. Some fruit. Red gourd, very bitter, cures stomachache. Spotted gourd, seeds are good for insomnia or if someone needs to be sedated. And yellow, flesh tastes bad, but seeds work well as sweet spice for drinks. Well, we have a lot of everything. Here is the prince. Princing it up. Big clay jugs filled with some liquid. Jars of honey. There'll be fruit juice in here then. Door is barred. There's all the gems. Life is withering, Prince, and I have some sweet honey to enjoy with the sweet juice. And tonight I will meet with you at last, my golden-haired beauty. Golden ring with a diamond, and cube part. Dare not try, Sentinel. I will peel your flesh until only bones are left. Celia, I'm glad you have agreed to cooperate. I understand that you want to be concealed, but don't worry, I've done as you instructed. The N family home will not be tarnished. Part of a wooden cube. Good, then tell Mom go to come to my hut for your eggs. The basket will wait from there. Do note that I will do this once tonight and never again. Cube. It happened last night. I was walking with Kula when suddenly we saw someone run down the stairs from the platform that leads to the tower. I could not see who that was, but they were carrying a sack with something. Wooden cube. Wise of you to report this. Find a partner, get 2 spears, and stand guard near the tower. If the dweller or someone in league with it can enter our village, we must be aware. Spear and cube. Spear and cube. Something strange going on here, but I am sure these extra guarding duties are an overreaction. Regardless, we will have to go along with it. Tomorrow we march to the tower and the dweller will scare your village no more. Spear and cube. Always follow your motto. Ah, this is where the words on the wall come from. Surprisingly advanced tech for this time period. Massive, seemingly movable stone door. And a sequence of numbered buttons, some of which have scratches. What did we get in here? Which guardian planned to send which gift? Someone put something in the something that was brought. Before the murder, someone became indebted to someone else. Hours before. The night immediately before, someone managed to something the something of a something something. And then we have... still hanging out in the tower. Are you not afraid looking at the dweller all the time? What if it looks right back and steals your flesh? Do you think these ancient sentinel bones will protect us? Stone, spear, and cube. Tower Dweller cannot act from so far away. I've been staring at it all night. Nothing has happened. We only need beware if the Tower Dweller moves, then we should run to the village and warn the Sentinel. Spear and cube. The scene that we saw at the beginning. Fish is still there. My sister, look what I caught. This snapper fish had a shiny in its mouth. I have a new playstone. Did you have a good sleep? I slept before you woke up to get the best fishing spot. Okay, so someone threw the ring into the pond. I'm well, brother. I hope Tessa learned his lesson and both will leave me alone now. I'm part of a cube. The fish. An empty bag. 2 jars of honey. 2 clay jugs filled with fruit juice. I missed something. I was doing my morning meditation when I heard the noise. Colorful beads, stone knife, part of cube. A sedated rat. Interesting. A half-eaten fish. Overturned pot of honey and an overturned jug of fruit juice. Oh boy, it seems that Dweller does not look kindly on those who wish to confront it. Now we need another sentinel. As I ran here, I did not notice it fly away while you were forcing down the door. Could it still be here? Is it long gone? We have been punished by Tower Dweller. This is its revenge. It has turned our new sentinel to bones and escaped by its power of flight. First, just minutes ago we knocked on the door and there was no response. Second, we became worried, so Zubiri and I forced it open. Third, the room was empty, but for the sentinel's skeleton. Then you started arriving. This is impossible. The prince bolted the door from the inside after his last gift arrived, and Jayan and I stood guard the whole night in shifts. And the door's been forced open. Oh, brother. Okay. Well, I've got that bit. It's gonna be sedated, I think. That's Sentinel. Higamini. I think that's all of the really, really obvious stuff. Back to the beginning then. So this is weeks before. Yeah, word I area promise cube half. How I end up again voted against Momgo. So that's probably the other half of this cube. As I said before, they do seem to line up. So I think this is... that. And I don't think there's that much more to see here. Then we have here. Has that been broken open? It has. Interesting. Is it not him? Is it this old skeleton that they've gotten out of one of these urns? Missing a tooth. I think it's not actually him. Take that out. I wonder. Huh. No, I'm still not sure what's going on with that. Just leave it alone for now. So he's getting fish. Either third or fourth, because it's not yet there. There was a list around here somewhere with things written on it. Not bad. That. Where is the board with the checklist on it? I know I saw it at some point. Won't be able to come to my hut for your eggs. The basket will be there. Close. Well, that's eggs. That's fish. Steel. Bones. Ancient Sentinel. Figured out that much. Yeah, that's honey. Oh, that's how you're supposed to work out it was the honey. I just kind of guessed because I could. But you've got... I swear I'm missing a room. Yeah, here. You've got this fruit, which is the spotted gourd, because it has spots on it, and that's the thing that sedates, and you can see that the pips of the fruit are next to the honey in the other scene. That's the logic. Demanding fruit juice from me. And the juice is first. So, juice. Which leaves... That's got to be you then. With the honey. Honey. From there. Is that the wrong way around then? Two or fewer incorrect. Why is that possibly red anyway? So that and that are wrong? Huh. I think I kind of understand a bit more what's happened, though. Yes. That's correct. That's correct. And that's correct. So yes, the whole plan is... How do I explain this? Tissa votes the way Kula wants to in some votes, so that Kula is indebted to him, to try and get her to deliver Sa'ila to him, because he loves her. The love is not reciprocated. So they come up with a plan so that it doesn't actually, nothing actually happens, which is that Lavu and Kula work together. Lavu sedates the honey so that by the time they get Sailor up there, Tissa is asleep, so then Sailor is indebted to Lavu for sedating the honey. Fine. Do. Moving on. Honey. Not entirely sure how the ring ended up in the pond, though. Guess it doesn't overly matter. And that's the sack that the bones were carried in. How did the murderer get in, though? Access the Sentinel's lodge using a... presumably the window, since the door was barred. So yeah, I don't think the whole plot of the sedation is actually anything directly to do with the killing, because I don't think she knows that he's actually dead. How does the ring get down here, though? Who has the ring before? You. So yeah, somehow you lose the ring out the window. Oh. He got pushed out the window and the fish ate him. Well, I say pushed. He was sedated. Or they thrown out the window. Actually could be hid in a basket. I didn't directly see any evidence of that, but it's kind of the only thing that makes sense. Could be either of these, really. And then they just exit the basket once other people start arriving. Quite clever. I think I can kind of work out this bit just via what words have to fit. So I think from what we have... Is that also tower? I can use a tower in more than one place. Morning meditation. And there's the other part of the promise cube that Sahilia had. So yeah, it's definitely you. Preserve ancient practice. Ancient. Not the window. Well, probably not. Oh, gift. That makes sense. I guess they do know he's dead then. Kind of have to. Preserve the ancient practice so access Sentinel's Lodge using gift and killed. Sedate with her honey. Yeah, definitely that. One word wrong then. Hidden a basket, ancient sentinel. Do they mean sentinel bones? No. There's only one word wrong there. Don't think it's that. Punish with honey. Doesn't even make grammatical sense. Let's change one other thing to be wrong. Like that. And then figure out. Yeah, it's definitely sentinel. Definitely ancient, so that's correct. Tower dweller. Yep, basket. Through a basket? Curious. Returned to a basket? left in a basket? Something about this section, though. Huh. I guess both to and in are acceptable. Killed, returned, hid. It's definitely returned. It's definitely hid. It's gonna be that then, really, isn't it? That's definitely correct. We already know it's the honey. Nothing up here makes any sense to be wrong. How is this possibly wrong? I mean, sure. Oh yeah, she doesn't know that he's dead. Lavu Mata promised Sahelia that she would hide in the basket to speak to the prince at night and convince him to leave her alone. Instead, Lavu killed the sedated prince and threw his body in the lake for fish to eat. Then she placed the stolen skeleton in his bed and hit the basket again. Once the body had been found, more incredulous villagers arrived on the scene. She climbed out and joined everyone. I guess gift doesn't really work because Kula was the one to bring the gift, in quotes. Potted plant cutscene. And Zuberi takes the fall. It's the final case of the final DLC of the game. The less than amicable departure of two explorers. A damaged stone pillar. Fairly boring screen. Okay, loads and loads of stuff to fill in. A long time ago, after the arrival of the ship and in the tunnel. And we have our names of people again. Okay, well, we have stone pillar, and names, and not a whole lot else. What is going on up here? A destroyed stone bridge. Okay, yep, there are stairs. Ah, it works. It is amazing. Do not dare follow us unless you want to witness more of my deadly powers. Albert, we're leaving. A bag filled with golden coins and gems. A loaded pistol. It's the golden idol. And it broke the bridge. A surgical kit. Both parties agree. Albert Cloudsley, Oberon Geller. We have read this in the very first case of the main game. Oberon, what the blazes is going on here? You have more powers than mind reading. Bags filled with golden coins and gems. It's the same letter again. So yeah, this immediately leads on to the first case of the full game. Zibiri, he would have killed me if it were not for you. I will be forever in your debt. You may have paid dearly for that decision. What I have given him is the most dangerous device I know of. One cube. Promise cube. How dare you lay your hands on one of us? If I find you, I will kill you and take back what you stole. Get back, they may still attack us. Just let them leave. The most important thing is that nobody was hurt. We will deal with Alabu later. Stop him, you have no idea what you've done. I would have dealt with them. We would have continued to preserve a way of life with me as your protector. Cube, beads. Geller, you have no honor. We saved your life, and this is how you repay us. May the stolen riches be the ruin of you. Spear and cube. So, promise cube, that bit lines up with that bit. It's the cave way out then. Ooh. More advanced technology. It's not a real person at all. It's an android. Or robot. Or automaton, or whatever you want to call it. Escaped from the pit. That's all there is here. Back a step, then. Still intact. The incantation must be to get it to do stuff with the idol, then. Thank you. I have made note of these incantations. This old language is strange to me, but hopefully the council will agree to let you out of prison. Code to initialize override. Tilt its head. Commands to destroy it. B-prom. Tagana Tresno. So that's the shutdown command. The override, but not to destroy. Say these words in the exact correct order, loud and clear. They're special commands in Old Lemurian that grant you control of that entity so you can direct it to destroy itself. No longer will your village be hostage to this dark creature. Day 37. Who could have killed Dissa? It can't have been the automaton. It does not move. I hope someone lets me out of here soon. It is very dull in the cell, but at least Jane visits me regularly. Jane has told me that Oberon Geller has arrived on the island. How do you find out that this place is linked to the myth of the Fountain of Youth? That man has no morals. I fear what would happen if he were to get his hands on the golden idol. Well, he did, and it does lead to bad things. Here's the command room. The buttons, the door. Ooh, then numbers. Take, give, destroy, tool, self, heat, lifespan, matter, mind. Well, we finally have a language for all of these old symbols, after all this time. I have discovered an intact universal transfer device in the destroyed city of Xenopolis after the cleansing. However, the device is out of reach. I can operate it remotely. The ancient automaton has retained acute hearing. Our ancestors have been very cunning and implemented a number of restrictions. The automaton aims to advise only the one who issues the verbal instructions. It does not respond to commands given by a target below the age of 15. So... B-prom is... One stop, one stop, one stop. And then Terry Tresno, Terry Nip. Destroy tool, destroy self. But the command I actually ended up receiving is Tagana Tresno. Give tool. Give tool. Nagana, Bingrad, take. Take. Matter. Lifespan. Give. Matter, lifespan. Target. Let's get at the rest of our words first. Stop middling, only a new sentinel can keep me at bay. A rock for him is a rock well spent. Piece of rope, stone knife, wooden cube. What is going on over here? Ah, it's this guy. A powerful magician! Perhaps he can indeed help us against Tower Dweller. We desperately need help. It stripped the flesh from our last sentinel. We will show you the way. At this point, I think it is worth trying. This man appears to possess strange powers. Foreign visitors, can we trust them? A miracle, how do you know? Crayon, a picture of a flower. This is your picture. My draining is just one of the many magical powers that I possess. Your so-called Tower Dweller have no chance against me and my compatriot. And my basic magic trick. Hey look, there's the letter again. Presumably it's like, whatever the heck you call it. The paper where you can write on one sheet and it copies whatever you've written immediately onto the sheet below. Reading minds again, he did that to me on the ship and it gave me the creeps and I managed to have the powder peer into another man's head. Can't understand what you were saying. Your voice and your words are strange. Speak like a normal person. Can I help you? Is it dangerous to be too curious? How old are you? Each village is born under a different star, which means their lifespan can be longer or shorter. It's rude to ask an adult how old they are. Strange, what is that powder? Can I have some of it? Will you be joining the villagers like the previous newcomers? Letter again. Clickety, 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 clank. Tobacco. Small ruby. Pipe. powder and a clay ball. That makes a bomb. Speaker of the... Is this? Yeah, that's that. Voice command. Well, there's the simple bit. Okay. Myth Tower Dweller. So for centuries the blank would give the blank. Blank. Cake. Lifespan. Give tool. Foreign visitors went to the tower and... Just filling in what I can. Went to the tower and... destroyed... Tower Dweller, Riches, Run, Give Tool... command. That's definitely that, I'm pretty sure. It's gonna be that. This name that I think is probably wrong. Yeah, that's you, because of the rope. Yes. Ba 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 ba. I have Sentinel still? Not really. Probably villagers then. Don't know whose this name is. It's not you. So, you, most likely, maybe, possibly, perhaps? Or maybe not. I mean, I can just try various names. I don't know how I would work this out logically. This doesn't seem like it makes any sense to me. But I guess it does. That was my first thought, but then I figured why... Why would they then need to make a note of the stuff when they already know how all of the stuff works? But, yeah, sure, I guess. This kind of explains why they wanted Tissa dead so badly as well, because they were messing everything up. Could also just be that, of course. I guess they didn't actually make the Tower Dweller then? They just kind of figured out what a couple of the commands were, but didn't actually know yet how to extract the idol. Okay. And now we just have the case of the tunnel. Stone bridge. Stone pillar. Golden idol. The one currently in possession of it at the start of this bit is Lavu. It's Lavu again. This looks like JN, probably. Again, I guess that's Zuberi. Where's hostage there? It's gonna be something exactly like that. When Leva discovered that Zuberi knew the override command, she quickly went to the tower and started giving the self-destruct command, instructed the ancient Lumerian automaton to give the golden idol to her. Ziri won't need to replace the matter in the council. And share your knowledge with the village. Probably a good idea. And we already know how that works out. Suddenly, he dies. Traitors upon traitors. Farewell, Oberon. Well. Certainly something. Interesting. Quite different. Yeah, fun to work everything out. Wonder how old Lavu is at this point, then. Because they've killed 13, 14 sentinels at this point. Well, that is the end of the case of the Golden Idol. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe until next time. I shall see you soon.